The babies are out. Aren't they the cutest thing in the world? They're all perched up there. They are about 3 weeks old. They got their little tail feathers. So we decided to bring them out and incorporate them with the Americanas, which are, I think the Americanas are about 8 weeks old now. And they do great together. We made sure at first that they weren't going to pick on them. The other little guys were kind of hanging out in their little coop. They've been out playing all day. They're probably getting tired. I'm getting ready to take them back in. Just wanted to update you guys on that. Aside from the mess, and the Americanas are over there. It's kind of free range and doing their thing. They don't go out much. They like to stay right in here in this pen. The big girls still like to pick on them, so they know they're safe in here. There's my goats. Hi, ladies. Look at Daisy. Doesn't she look so beautiful now? That nice, beautiful coat. She gave us a scare a while back. They are on their second round of ivermectin treatment. We discovered that it was mites was her problem. It's kind of an external parasite that gets under the skin, but it causes anemia. So I've been doing rounds of red cell and fortified B complex, and they're all doing great. We have one more treatment to go next Tuesday. There's Red. There's the Red. I wanted to show you this tree. I'm going to pause it for a second. It's quite a whiles out there. That is my tree. I have no idea what it is, but it is the coolest looking thing in the world. It has been spreading on the ground, so I stuck a trellis, or a, yeah, you can see it. And it's kind of just trellised it up. And I think probably next spring we will replant her somewhere safer, because right now she is in what will be the goat pasture. So, yes. And there's Atreus, a wild kitty. Goats are eating pine trees. I did see over here one of the neighbors, I hope it's not too windy, one of the neighbors' barn kitty was hanging out. The grapes are doing good. This is March 22nd, and we are in Zone 5. We have buds. But look at, a lot of this stuff has to go. None of that has buds. These guys down here do, but all of that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to mark which ones to cut, and then next January we will cut them down. And then over here, sorry if I'm making you all dizzy, we have blackberries that survived. I have no idea how. See him in there? I have one right here. And then we have another one somewhere in there. Looks like the goats ate him. And then over here, we have our raspberry bushes that we transplanted, that the goats didn't manage to get to. And I just put a little chicken wire type goat fence thing over it. Look at, is that not beautiful? Those are the trees, you guys. I didn't know if it would make it. I was so worried about them, and they're just gorgeous. Aren't they beautiful? We're pretty sure they're cherries. But the one fruit that I did pick off of it last fall had a huge pit in it, like it was a peach. And I have one right outside my kitchen window that cat likes to scratch. See Ava waving? But my goats are eating them, so we have to do something about that. And I got my tomato plants in there. Then over here, this is that apple tree we thought was a crab apple. These guys down. And they're blooming. So, when your apple trees start blooming like that, it means it's time to plant your potatoes. And that is exactly what I did today. I was waiting and waiting. Sorry about my mess. I live out here. It's probably way too windy for you guys to hear me. Holy moly! I'm trying to block the wind. I hope it's not too much. We have radishes. I know I showed them to you last time, but they're beautiful. I am thinning them out little by little, and as you can tell, if I have extra space, I've been moving them, and hopefully they'll survive. And we have our carrots finally came in. That's what those were. I forgot that I planted carrots in that center row because I didn't have enough room for them. And I know that once I pick out, these radishes are going to be finished before those carrots, because those are the Manuki, the huge long ones. They're like 24 inches long. So that'll give them room to grow. And of course we have more here. I think these are the black nebulas. I think I have, each rock is a row, and I'm pretty sure they all washed up in there. And then there's my spinach that we planted. These are the giant noble spinach. And they were doing so good until I put hay in here. I read that you're supposed to mulch them to keep them from getting sun scorched or provide shade. Well, right now I really don't have any way of providing shade for these guys, which is why those guys are not doing very well. They're not happy. I'm trying. So I'm going to have to get something out here. But I did lose a lot. I had 30 planted, and I think I have maybe 15 left. And our radishes are doing great, so I left the mulch on them. There's one there. I have two popped up. There's one there, and you can't see it, but there's one right in front of my finger. And then I have another one here. So altogether we have 5. And then I got my great-grandmother's spiderwort. So she'll be purple. And then I planted some coxcomb behind them, some variegated coxcomb. It's just absolutely beautiful. And I put up that great big huge log that I pulled out. I planted them in the ground and put my ladybug wind chime. So it sounds beautiful out here. These are our peas. These are bush peas. These ones are Sugar Ann. Those ones are Sugar Snap. And those ones are something I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they're half and half. And then my beets decided to make an entrance. So those are doing okay. And then down here I planted parsnips, but those are not, I don't think those are going to make it, because I don't know if you guys remember, but my lovely husband, when he was helping me, kind of went over a little bit too far. As you can tell from my row, they almost butt up next to each other. So that and my goats like to trample things. These guys here, these are the very beginning shoots of my trellising peas. I think they're Lincolns and something else. I can't remember. And then our lettuce. These are it's just a bunch of lettuce that came in a pack from Baker Creek. My mom had ordered, so I planted those for her. I'm going to move them out some more. They all washed down into one spot. These are supposed to be more carrots that I allowed the ground to get crusty, so I'm praying really hard they'll make it. And then today we planted our tubers, our potato tubers. We have red potatoes. I have 6. You can see the rocks. So on the inside of there we have tubers. And then These are our, oh, what are they? Purple sweet potatoes from Baker Creek. These are the ones that I had ordered. They come in a, they're like hydroponic. And what I had to do, because we received them the end of March, I had to actually plant them because they were dying. And I was just really excited to get green in the garden, so I put them out. It's probably going to be too early for them, but if I have to, I'll come out and snuggle with them to keep them warm. That's what we have so far. I still have this big, huge open space to do. Sorry about the highway in the background. Someone's saying hello. It's always a family member that hits the rumble strips. And that's how far I have gotten. I gave up on the greenhouse. It's just, oh my gosh. The directions for that thing are so scary. Scary, scary. If you guys could see my face right now, I want to shoot him in the foot, that greenhouse. And up here is my sunshine table. My first attempts at everything, including broccoli. And this is basil. This is lettuce leaf basil, but this is a bell pepper that the goats got while she was out here a couple days ago. This is a broccoli that fell over inside and broke. And the rest of them are just adjusting. I did find, I believe it was this one. I had a cutworm that actually cut her right off at the stem. And I just threw it back in there in hopes. I don't think it's going to turn out, but, and there's another incident of a cutworm. The other ones are doing alright. I planted 30 of them and I ended up with like 6. I think I have 6 broccolis and 3 cauliflowers, which is better than most, I think, on a first try. I've heard broccoli is really hard to establish, so. And there's the Atreus. Hi, kitty kitty. That's about the wrap. Look at those trees. They're just so beautiful. I just love it. So peaceful out here, especially when I'm sitting in my garden and listening to my wind chimes, aside from the cars and the mess. But that's that. Just wanted to update you guys and give myself a nice little look at my tomato plants. I'll pause it and take you in. And we have another addition to the family. John's best friend, Craig's wife, Naomi.
She has a YouTube channel and it's Ruby Tuesdays.
It's Ruby Tuesdays Rabbitry. This is Olivia. And Olivia is a pedigreed broken chinchilla. Olivia. This is my Swiss chard. Ready. She is ready to get out in the garden.
And we have Gator.
And Gator.
Dog.
These are the kiwis. And more the bell peppers. I think I was wrong. Are these kiwis? Yep, those are our figs down there. We have fig trees. Chicago Hardy fig. And those are orange bell peppers back there. They're all doing very well. I am good at keeping some things alive. These are chili peppers. Serrano chili peppers, to be exact. They're just in a plastic tote with some cardboard separating them because I was desperate. And then over here you can see the tomato plants that got love from Jonathan. And then the ones that got love from me. They're doing okay. This guy I think needs to be replanted for a second time. Second or third? Second. And there's a big guy. And we have our strawberries I keep forgetting about. Those are North Sea strawberries. I have to get them out. And this is what was our very first chicken container when we got the 8 chickens that we had. They were actually in this. Yeah. and we decided to repurpose it. So I didn't have pots, so I made newspapers, wrapped them around a 20-ounce, I think it was a 20-ounce Gatorade bottle. Wrapped it like my husband would wrap a Christmas present. And it works. It's working, aside from the fact that they're really not getting that much sun. But I don't have any other options because my greenhouse is currently... But they're doing good. They look good. They're healthy. Aside from some. But each one of these guys have their own little story. Yeah. I overdid it on tomatoes. And I have more going. I just planted some rosellas for my mother because her mother's name is Rosella. And a black, I'll figure it out. I can't remember. It's a cherry tomato. It's a type of cherry tomato that looks like a zebra black and orange. And this guy is Ava's plant that was too close to the Xbox.
Oh.
And then these are our mini bells. So these ones will produce mini bell peppers. The kids are super excited about those. They probably should be in the sun. So that is the end of that. I just wanted to kind of give myself a little update on how everything was doing and the size of everything and what not to do next year and what to do next year. I have some trees growing in my house. I can't believe this one compared to the other ones. They're just ridiculous. So thanks for watching.